All right, welcome back. It's N2P, new to crypto, or actually new to Pulsechain. Well, sort of new to crypto as well, but that's another story for another day. We'll kind of get into that a little bit today. And actually, so the first thing is go up to the gear at the top. I tell you this every single time. Speed me up because I talk a little bit slower than I should. 1.5 is a pretty good number. I'm going to kind of go quickly through this because I've got a very busy schedule. Right now I'm traveling with my family across the United States. We're moving to a new state. We have been living in Idaho, and now we're going to be living in the East Coast. It's quite a far travel, but it's going to be fun, and we're having a good time traveling across the United States. So just quickly, I wanted to go through a game plan. If you don't have a game plan for your crypto, you most likely won't have crypto in the future. You'll probably trade it. You'll probably visit Rectville. So I'm going to show you a plan that I made about 3 years ago, and it's not life-changing. But again, if you change nothing, then your life's never going to change. So maybe take this small idea that I've got and try to do something to change, to make things better. So this is what I got. This is the plan. Right up here. And this is how I write it. I just write like an initial introduction and then my end goal. My initial introduction is to take my financial aptitude to the next level in cryptocurrency space. The next level includes taking these early sacrifice funds that were discretionary at the time, so I didn't need them at the time, and set aside as a long-term approach to wealth. Wealth is defined in this document as something that creates more of itself while I sleep, building a long-term generational wealth stream that can be passed down from my children into my children's children, and when the time is right, to be able to increase someone else's financial intelligence. The end goal is to produce a nonprofit organization that helps families adopt children with special needs, without the limitations of sex, marital status, religious beliefs, and any other variable that most nonprofit adoption agencies adhere to. There's just so many out there that have all these different limitations. You have to be a member of their church. You have to give a faith statement in the way that they want to hear it. You have to get their pastor to do certain things. It's just all these little things that they require, and it's like, I don't agree with that. I think if you want to adopt a child that has special needs, I'm going to help you, and my organization is going to help you do that. Because there's just so many of them out there. It's not okay. So that's my goal, and that's kind of how I start this whole thing out. Is I have to come up with an end point. It's Jim Rohn says you don't start building a house until it's finished. And why would you build anything else in your life without it being finished? My finished product is right there. Nonprofit organization and I could do that now, but I want to be able to have the freedom to do this as opposed to have to work a 9-to-5 job and do it at the same time. I want to have the freedom, and I think that I could do it with crypto. So I'm going to show you another document that I did. I did this document about 3 years ago, and then I just updated it, and I just added this top piece to it. It says, take a few minutes to describe each project and give a grade. Also include how much you have to risk. So what is your risk tolerance, and what level of investment do you want to do? Quite simply, I found some projects that I liked. I did a little bit of research on them. I wrote a short description. I did a risk level and how much I want to invest. Pretty basic. Cardano was the first one. It's a future technology with future production, nothing proven, nothing done. That's pretty much the same now. That was 3 years ago. Medium to high supply and slightly risky. I thought it was slightly risky because there was nothing done, and they just kept talking and talking and talking, and they're still doing that. But the starting price was 2 cents, a little over almost 2.5 cents. And I invested $80. And it's a little more than that. I mean, but it's not very much money, right? And it's not very much invested. But it has had a gain. Funfair. Future technology, future production, one partnership, low volume, low supply, bright future if adopted. So it's risky because it doesn't have anything adopted. And I give it a grade of C grade, and the starting point was 001. I think it's like 9 cents now, so it's decent. I think Cardano's at like $1, so it's like a 50x, and so $7. And I didn't want to invest much. I mean, it's nothing. $7. Think about that. It's like investing in Pulsechain right now. If you only have $7, I think it's worth something. I think it's a darn good investment. If you have $7, don't think that's not enough. VeChain. Future technology, great partnerships, fantastic team, great product development, new product, low price, high volume, high token supply, less risky, grade A. Starting point was 002. I don't have a clue what it is now. I have no idea. $80. IOTA. Future technologies, no current product, but plenty of great partnerships and excellent team. C grade. Starting point was 12 cents. I only had $7 to put into that because it was C grade. Link, Chainlink. Bright, the bridge between the real world and the blockchain, hence Chainlink. Low supply, high demand, grade A. It was 99 cents at the time and had $60 to invest. So I don't know what it is at either. And it doesn't matter. So all of these I still have. I just let them sit because they're long term. I made a plan to sit on these things for 5 years, and I've got 2 years left, so I'm not touching them. Why touch them? We're not there. TRX Tron, pretty much garbage, but I put slightly risky, and it was at 009. I don't know what it is now. $40. BAT, basic attention token. Changing the way advertisements are done. So you kind of get the idea. It was 10 cents. I think it's still like 10 cents. QTM or QTM. Talk a little bit about that. Grade A. Starting price was 99 cents. I have no idea what it is now. And LISC, 55 cents. I don't know what it is now. But the point is just to write a document up like this and just kind of make a game plan and how much money you're going to invest. And then sit on it until it's time. It's important to make a game plan. So what I've done for Pulsechain and all the projects that are associated with Pulsechain is I made into it just a simple document of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. Step 1, get real with your situation. This is the important part right here. And where you stand monetarily. Are you a saver? Are you a spender? Are you not look at the account until it overdrafts and bad shit happens? Whatever it is, determine where you are. Just take inventory of your current situation where you are right now. What is it? What does it look like? And be honest with yourself. Like, I could only invest $7 on some of those projects. Don't be upset about the fact that you only have $7. I had a set amount of money and I just split it up into those projects at that levels that I wanted to get in. I had 60 Chainlink because that's what I could do. Step 2. Head down to your library and pick up a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. You can find it on Audible, Kindle, or you can buy it on Amazon. However you get it, just get it. It doesn't matter. Just pick it up and read it. Make sure you fully understand what it is you are doing with the money that you have. It is said it doesn't matter how much money you have. It matters what you do with the money you have. So you're going to have, if this is all you have and you invest and you do this strategy and you just hold it, you sit on it, you don't change, you don't move, you don't do anything else with your money, quite frankly, you're going to need to know what to do with your money eventually. Read the book, you'll understand. Step 3, take inventory of where you are. So where are you? Did you sacrifice? Did you miss the sacrifice? Do you wish you would have sacrificed more? Do you think you missed everything? Where are you? Just take an inventory of that. Just write it down. Where are you? Like, if you don't know where you are, then it's really hard to find yourself. You got to take inventory. Step 4, list your current standings. And this could be that you don't have any standing. Maybe you didn't get in at all. Maybe you invested nothing. And I've said it before. I've invested more into PLSX than I did in PLS because I had more. It's just what it was. But don't try to change it or be something else or be someone different. This is who you are. Just be that person. So list your current standings with the wealth generating assets that you currently have. I believe that all of them can be wealth generating, but specifically in Pulsechain, there's some really great projects and ways to do that. So I got 8 million PLS, 25 million PLSX, 120,000 MINT, Mint, 1.5 million IMD, 600 Watt, 2.5 million Chaos, and 3.5 million Loan. See what all that means above? It is what it is. It's just what it is. It's what I had to invest, and so I invested. Don't beat yourself up. If you got in and you didn't get in, doesn't matter. And then come up with a game plan like we did. This is just a very larger list because I'm kind of describing each item. So list them out. Try not to look at other people's holdings and say things like, I wish I had more, or I wish I could have done more, or I wish I had more money, or if I could only just get some more money, I could do this or that. Don't do that. Just be happy with what you have. Like, I wish I had more PLS, but you know what? It is what it is. I've got a ton more PLSX. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's more than some people have. Some people don't have any. Be happy with what you have. Step 5, determine where you want to take the profit and what you want to do with it. Let's say you want to take your initial investment out when it does a 10x. Note that. Figure that out and note it. So write it down, what your current goal takeaway is, and then do not regret it. Do not second guess it. Take action and stick to it. Very important. I have a 5-year plan with all those other coins. It's 5 years. It hasn't been 5 years yet. I have 2 more years left. Was there a high point on some of those? Yeah, I think Link went up to like $60. I don't know what it is now. It doesn't matter. My game ending point is 5 years. So I have 2 more years for it to do whatever. It could drop all the way back down to 99 cents. I don't know. It could go to $1.05. Hey, I made profit. So here is my take profit point. And this is very interesting because I'm only going to take profit from PLSX. Nothing else. I'm not taking anything else. And I'm going to take 10% at 30x. So when it does a 30x, I'm going to take 10% of it. That's it. You've just seen my game plan at this point. So the profit will go into other investments such as buying a business or land. I think that it's important to buy land. I think it's the most important thing you could do because there's never going to be any more of it. Right? That's all there is. Step 6, generate wealth. Figure out how these products work and then let them generate wealth. Let them do what they do. If you can farm them, if you can stick them into something that they generate more wealth, let them do that. Let them do their job. And for however long you decided to keep them for, let them do what they do best, which is earn you income. Let them do it. This is not a very sexy plan, I know, but it works. You could read a book called The Automatic Millionaire. Great book. Teaches you how to deal with your money and how to make things automatic. You can automatically get good credit. You can automatically own things. You can it's just, we're inherently flawed as humans and we just forget things. So don't let things get forgotten by making them automatic. With automatic bank accounts and all these things that are out there now that exist, might as well let it happen. In the Bible it says 7 streams of income are good. So if you've got, how many did I have up here? I think all 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, it's 7. So all 7 of those can make me some money and constantly be doing it. So I'm going to let them do it. Step 7, time determination. Determine how long you want to let your stuff generate. So my plan to let it generate is 23 months. After that, I'm going to reevaluate and make a new plan because things might change. Hey, there might be a new product out there that I have to come up with and maybe move some of my funds around and maybe I have a new way to generate income. Whatever it is, just make a plan and stick to it. It's important for you to be very cognizant of your situation and just don't deviate from it. Massive wealth can be done and made while you're sleeping. Just don't get greedy. Don't get confused. Don't get misunderstood. Don't pass out your seed phrases. Don't be silly. Just listen to smart people and read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I guarantee you're going to get something great out of this. If you've got nothing else out of this video, read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or listen to the audio version at 1.4x because he speaks really slow too. Very good book. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon. I have a new strategy for my liquid loans. I call it the I don't have any money strategy. That's right. I don't have any money strategy on liquid loans. It's coming up.